Okay, where we last left off, Saga and Chigara joined the crew, and we'll have to see where we're going from here with the pirates out of the picture. Begin Captain's Log. It's been a 2 weeks since we took down Cosette's base in the asteroids. Since then we've been chasing down minor criminals and undertaking hit-and-run attacks on Pact supply lines. Despite our efforts, Pact's invasion of the Neutral Rim has continued unabated. 6 more governments have voluntarily joined Pact, and 2 more have been conquered. Pact's war machine has been indiscriminate, slaughtering both civilians and combatants alike. In the mere months in Syria, billions more innocents have been murdered. Unless something is done, the day when Pact rules the entire Neutral Rim appears to be fast approaching. Come in. Captain, we just received an encrypted transmission. Transmission? Where from? It's from the Solar Alliance. Admiral Harold Gray is interested in speaking to you. An audience with the Admiral, huh? I didn't realize we were so important already. Add the Admiral's line to your faster-than-light transponder. You can patch him through now. Alright, let's hear what the Admiral wants with us. Well, he lives up to his name. Greetings, Captain of the Sunrider. I am Admiral Gray of the Alliance Space Force. This is Captain Cato Shields of the Sarah Space Force. This is my first officer, Ava Crescentia. What would the Admiral of the Solar Alliance want with us? You must have my condolences for the loss of your great planet. It pains me to hear that another neutral world has fallen to Pact's war machine. Okay, he totally wants something. Pact must be stopped at all costs, Admiral. I am certain of this. I understand you've been operating as a freelancer since your government's fall. I've got a certain proposal that you might be interested in. Got my attention. Another interested client. Being a mercenary armed with an assault carrier sure helps get business. Our diplomats have been sent on a mission to the neutral world of Versta to convince its people to join the Alliance for quite some time. Unfortunately, it does not seem like the mission was successful, and a Pact invasion fleet is rapidly approaching the world. I need you to go in there and get our men out before the Pact fleet finds them and kills them. Of course, I will see to it that you and your crew are rewarded for your efforts. Why do you need us? Surely the Alliance must have other ships up to the task. Unfortunately, because of the breakdown in talks, our military vessels are forbidden to enter Versta space. It is too dangerous getting the diplomats out without an armed escort, so we have no choice but to resort to an unaligned vessel like the Sunrider. Are the diplomats high-ranking government officials? Why do you need them protected so much? Not per se, but an execution of our diplomats by Pact will be viewed by my government as an act of war, and the Alliance will have no choice but to declare war on Pact. I've been ordered by President Alith himself that an intergalactic war with Pact over a minor neutral rim world would be an unacceptable outcome. Let's just go with the top one. A devastating war between Pact and the Alliance now would cost the lives of billions. The Alliance should wait for a better moment to fight Pact. Matter for politicians to decide, unfortunately. The President has ordered that we prevent an intergalactic war, so those are your directives. You have a deal, Admiral. Any mission against Pact is good in my book. Good. My staff has already mailed your first officer with the details. You have your orders, Sunrider. I expect results. Admiral Gray out. Mission from the Alliance. Can't say I was expecting that. Times like this, almost everyone wants a hired gun, especially if you happen to have a very big gun. At this rate, we may see a new golden age of privateering. You might want to swap out your uniforms for something more eye-catching then. Do you have the Pirate Commander design yet? No. Tell me about the situation between the Alliance and Pact. What do you want to know? Tell me more about the Alliance. Solar Alliance is the current powerhouse of the galaxy. It's actually a military, economic, and research alliance between the planet of Solaris and numerous other worlds. Doesn't sound like everyone wants to join the Alliance, though. Some planets simply wish to be left alone. The planets that make the Neutral Rim are too far from Solaris and so far avoided joining the Alliance. Sarah was one of those planets. Still, isn't the Alliance a democracy? What's so bad about it? A space democracy is a difficult thing to maintain. A single politician might need to represent over 1 billion citizens. Recently, political deadlock has characterized the Alliance. The United Universalist Party, the U alliteration kind of threw me off, and the Solar Congress wishes to take the war with Path against Pact. Meanwhile, the Progress Party wishes a negotiated settlement. Neither party has managed to get anything done because of their irreconcilable differences. President Alith has avoided war with Pact at all costs, even though Pact continues to swallow up most of the neutral rim. The Alliance has done nothing about it. Tell me more about Pact. Pact, short for People's Alliance for Common Treatment, was originally an independence movement which started at New Eden against the New Empire. New Eden was a paradise planet which was rich in valuable resources. However, the rulers of the New Empire hoarded the planet's riches for themselves, while the masses lived in poverty. Eventually, the vision and wealth created a critical point, and the people of New Eden declared a revolution against their own rulers. If they're an independence movement, then why are they trying to take over the galaxy now? The independence movement went horribly wrong shortly after Pact overthrew the New Empire. Extreme nationalism and paranoia set in. So then what happened? A mysterious figure known as Venazar Arcadius took power. Much about him is shrouded in mystery. He appears behind a mask at all times and speaks only through a computer. During the War of Independence, he was a heroic figure who freed his people, but after he took power, he became a different man. Arcadius wielded the nationalism and paranoia of his people and led them on a warpath, beginning with Pact's rapid expansion. You can see that today as Pact conquers every planet in the neutral rim, one by one. Nobody really knows when they're going to stop. The Alliance and Pact aren't at war yet? No, but I wouldn't bet on that lasting. War between the two powers is all but inevitable, I would say. What makes you say that? So far, Pact has only been hitting neutral rim planets that are far away from Solaris. Eventually, though, the entire neutral rim is going to belong to Pact. And then who's Pact going to attack next? Right, I see your point. Thanks for the history lesson, that's all I needed to know. Doesn't sound like the Admiral is a fan of his own government. I get the same feeling as well. So far, the President of the Alliance has been avoiding war with Pact at all costs, but my sense is that the military establishment inside the Alliance is already gearing up for a war. That makes sense. Pact intends to take over the galaxy one way or another. It's only a matter of time until the Alliance will be forced into the fight. Well, now we know our next step. Let's get underway to Versta. Understood, Captain. So we have a new icon here. Energy reactor. Kinetic accuracy. So if I upgrade this, it doesn't actually increase the assault damage. That one will, though. Let's see, 36, 72, 108. Meanwhile, if I do this, I can actually upgrade my reactors for 2 laser shots per turn. Missile storage. I don't know if I have to pay for those, so that's why I'm kind of leery about using them. Call me a cheapskate if you must. And if I'm going to be using these a lot more, I'm going to upgrade their power a bit. Okay, now let's work on the Blackjack. Burned through too much money there. Her kinetic weapon is just the assault, so I'm not worried about that at all. Maybe it'll be worthwhile later on, but I'd rather work on the pulse, I think. So, if I were to upgrade this, that'd... I need to upgrade her reactor. Melee... Sooner or later I may need that, but is there anything cheap I can pick up for Chikara? Energy reactor, just... Yeah, hers are cheap enough that I don't need to worry about that. And it seems like they're more accurate than normal. Just in case, I'm gonna upgrade her laser power and we'll hold on to the rest of our money. Anyway, let's head to the bridge. Anything in Sarah? Nothing. Anything in the astral expanse? Nothing. Tidaria? Nothing. Let me check my quarters real quick. I was hoping there might be like a side mission, but no, you can only talk to her. Okay, let's move on with the story, I guess. Rescue the diplomats. So you can read the text there. I'm not going to bother with that. Let's go. Wind the rubber band, it's time to warp. We arrived at the planet Vesta, or is it Versta? Inconsistency. Wait a minute, alert. Drop point is hot. I'm detecting pack signatures all around us. Red alert, scramble our riders. Ready your command, Captain, just give the word. One hell of an entrance. Alright everyone, let's take the enemy out. Let's take the enemy out. I read it right the first time.
The Sunrider awaits orders.
Wow.
Forward! Target locked! We have missed our target!
Do you need something scanned, Captain?
And let's see how our lasers do against it.
This is my least favorite part. I'm glad that's over.
Kind of crappy, but it's free damage.
I hope this hits. I missed. I hear ya loud and clear.
What's the pulse accuracy? I'm wondering if I just might be better off waiting until next turn.
Pew, pew, pew.
I'm not gonna break formation just yet. I want them to make the first move.
They missed. Let's give them hell, Captain. All for one and one for all.
Our hull is holding. We have taken no damage, Captain. Our hull is holding. The enemy has missed.
Okay.
We have taken no damage, Captain. Our hull is holding.
I'm detecting a new warp signature. An identified Ryder has just entered the battle. A Ryder capable of warping. Seems to be using some sort of booster pack. Flag. Identified. It doesn't match any of our pirate designs. Whoa, whatever that is, it isn't friendly. For now, treat it as a pack special unit. Take it down along with the rest of the enemy.
Issue your command.
Okay.
Trinity's locked. The attack is successful.
And
Target
fire
locked.
the
On target.
How can I help?
Countermeasure successful. Engineering
Let's
reports
go
an increase in
get
our
'em.
capabilities.
Yeah, I'm kind of hesitant, but if I move forward, let's hope
I'm firing my lasers!
with
So frustrating.
4% shot, I can't really blame it.
All for one and one for all.
21 damage from the look of things.
Our hull is holding. is holding.
I'm gonna need to thin the numbers
The
before
enemy
I can
has
actually
missed.
have Chikara go on the offensive or start using that aim move,
Our hull is beginning to fracture.
I
Hard
expect that
port.
may be a good way to start fights from here on out since it lasts a couple turns.
The enemy attack is unsuccessful. We have evaded the enemy's attack.
Captain?
Our coordinated defenses are working.
I'm here, Captain.
The
Let's have
Sunrider awaits
Sunrider
orders.
lead.
Trinity's locked. On target. Target locked.
Okay,
Confirmed hit.
slightly better.
What do you need, Captain?
And let's actually have her start
I'm
attacking.
firing my lasers! Aw, I missed.
Okay, that's outside of range, I'm guessing.
Our hull is holding. We have taken no damage, Captain. It appears your luck is holding, Captain. Our hull is holding. Our hull is holding. Our hull is beginning to fracture.
And what does this do?
Our hull is beginning to fracture.
Under damage.
How can I help?
Our systems have been enhanced, Captain. The Sunrider is at your disposal, Captain.
If I want to use the pulse instead, yeah, I think I'd rather just stick to bombarding.
Charge Trinities! Fire!
81.
Our weapons have failed to hit.
How much do you have to pay to get that gunner some glasses, damn it?
We have struck the enemy.
What can I do for you, Mon Capitan?
Moving forward.
Go, go, go! I'm firing my lasers! Justice served. Clearing the road. Wherever that came from.
And that's why I was afraid of moving her up.
Blackjack still holding
That was
strong.
almost a third of her health.
Hard to port.
She may be
I
going
can do
down.
this. Where are you aiming at? I'm here.
Hard to port. Hard to port. Our hull is holding.
And I can only wonder if that thing has some sort of special attack
there,
should it
Captain?
get close enough.
Thanks for the assist. Now it's ready to roll. Pew, pew, pew. Aha! I did it!
And I actually have enough to fire the assault twice.
Time to do this the old-fashioned way. Aha! I did it! Time to do this the old-fashioned way. Attack successful. Now gotta
Sunrider is
hurt.
at your disposal, Captain.
If I want to fire the kinetic, very slim odds. 96.
Commencing
I'm gonna bet it's still
fire.
gonna miss.
On target. Target locked.
We can hit
target.
it harder than it hits us. That's good news.
Good thing the enemy's nearsighted, huh, Captain?
Our gunner.
Our hull is beginning to fracture.
Blackjack still holding strong.
Our hull is beginning to fracture. Our hull is beginning to fracture.
Too slow. Blackjack putting the pedal to the metal. Showtime, let's go! Aha! I did it!
And let's see if we can finish it off.
Clearing the road. All for one and one for all.
We're watching. Please don't move me too far away, Captain.
Ooh, thank you.
Yes, Captain.
If I want to move forward, let's try pulsing them.
Target locked. The hit is solid, Captain.
I think we got the special unit. No, only its warp booster has been destroyed. There's still the rest of the fleet to worry about. Take out their capital ships. And I'm gonna see if I can kill this guy.
On target. Target locked. We have struck the enemy. We have evaded the enemy's attack. Hull breach is on deck 0.
Okay, that's starting to add up.
Blackjack still holding strong.
Hull breach is on deck 0.
Where are you aiming at? I'm here.
Okay, we definitely gotta
You're
heal the
watching over
Sunrider
me,
here.
Captain?
Our systems have been enhanced, Captain. At your command.
I'm gonna try it.
Initiating shock. We have struck the enemy. Commencing fire. Confirmed hit.
What do you need, Captain? Pew, pew, pew. Aha! I did it!
And we have enough for 2 assault shots.
Have a taste of this! Justice served. Have a taste of this! Justice served.
Okay, they can't take her out this turn if they all hit her.
Hull breach is on deck 0.
Definitely gonna have
Hull
to take out
breach is
one of
on
those
deck
capital
0.
ships to start minimizing their damage.
Do you need something scanned, Captain?
Thanks for the assist. Now it's my turn.
I'm moving forward.
Blackjack, good to go. Go, go, go! Nothing's gonna stand in my way. Score 1 for the good guy.
Waiting orders. All cannons fire. The enemy has taken damage.
Blackjack still holding strong.
Yes, Captain?
And we're going to use the repair on Sunrider.
Our systems have been enhanced, Captain.
Blackjack, good to go.
Let's see how effective the pulse is.
Justice served.
Laughably bad.
Clearing the road. Justice served. Backwards.
Yes, Captain.
Aww.
We're not gonna be able to take it out this turn, but we can try to soften it
All
up.
cannons fire! The enemy has taken damage. Hull breach is on deck 0.
Yes, Captain?
Our systems have been enhanced, Captain.
And
Awaiting
let's
orders.
end this.
All cannons fire! Our weapons have failed to hit. Commencing fire. Confirmed hit.
Ready to roll.
I honestly don't know what to think.
Gonna light this place up. All for one
Okay,
and one
her
for
lasers
all.
are actually decent against those. That's good news. Okay, small chunk of change there. We did it. The Pack Fleet's history. Looks like we won. Don't celebrate just yet. That was too weak to have been the main invasion force. It was just a recon squad. And now the enemy knows we're here. Asaga, Chigara, return to the Sunrider for now. Captain, I'm still reading the Pack Special Unit on scanners. Left behind, huh? I guess it can't go anywhere without its warp booster. Your orders? Disable it, and then get the liberty to haul it to our hangar. I think we have ourselves our first packed prisoner. Understood, Captain. Oh, Chigara tells me we have a prisoner. Yeah. So, you're gonna interrogate the pilot? Throw them out the airlock if they don't spill all their secrets? No. I was actually just planning on asking some questions and then turning them over to the Alliance after this is all done. Ah, so much for how they do it on the holovision. I like the way she thinks. Very heroic of her. Stand back, everyone. This guy might be dangerous. And I'm pretty sure everyone can predict right now it's actually a girl. I think I'll just watch from back here. Alright, open the Ryder's hatch and get our prisoner out. And her name is Ikari. Oh, she's a girl just like us, Chigara. Is this a packed vessel? No, I'm Captain Kato Shields of the Sarah Space Force. Welcome aboard the Sunrider. Do you really welcome prisoners? Sarah, I thought you were conquered by Pact. Not all of us. Who are you? Ikari Isolde? Yeah. Private mercenary. Were you hired by Pact? Nothing of the sort. It was on a mission. I can't tell you more than that. You're now our prisoner. Put your hands up and turn over all your weapons. Have security escort our guest to the brig. We'll continue with our discussion there. How's our guest holding up, Ava? Per protocol, we've scanned her for contraband. We found enough assassination tools on her person to topple small governments. I'd say we caught a professional hitman. Anything identifying who she's working for? We scanned through the database on her Ryder and all of our electronics and found nothing. She's no amateur. Alright, let's try talking to her. I sure hope you haven't dirtied up my Ryder. You don't need to worry about that. Why don't you avoid all this trouble by giving us some info? What do you want? Why do you attack us? Are you working for Pact? I already told you, I don't work for those fanatics. Haven't you been listening? I attacked you because I thought you were Pact freelancers. Last I heard, the entire Sarah Space Force was impressed into the Pact fleet, and the few survivors became pirates or freelancers. If you haven't noticed, this area of the galaxy is like the Wild Wild West. Plenty of guns for sale have thrown their lots with Pact nowadays, thinking that's the way the galaxy's gonna spin. Nah, if I have anything to say about it anyways. You're no friend of Pact. No, hate them. Would've busted up their whole fleet back there. Weren't for you smashing my booster anyways. Well, at least we're on the same side then. Did you forget the part where she shot at us? So, are you going to tell me what a Sarah captain's doing here? We're asking the questions here, not you. You tell her, Ava. Go ahead and get out the electrodes. It's time for some shock torture. Or we can go old-fashioned and do some waterboarding. Anyone have a copy of Dick Cheney's Waterboarding for Dummies handy? What, we're not here to become friends? Come on, Captain, throw me something here. Aren't we going to work this out together? Alright. We're in alliance business. We're doing a bit of freelancing ourselves. Interesting. There, you have our secret. How about you tell me yours? Alright, Captain, you made your point. If I tell you mine, you're going to have to promise not to lay a finger on my phoenix. Oh, and also get your damn housewife's scowl out of my face. Alright, I suppose we could lay off your Ryder. I hope so. You wouldn't have happened to have been hired by an Alliance Admiral who looked like a gray old statue, would you? Well, he certainly was gray in more ways than one. That bastard hasn't changed a bit. You know him? Know him. I've worked for him for ages. Doing what? What do you think? If you want anything in this galaxy, you need some undesirables erased. Oh, nothing terrible, mind you. The Admiral's a pretty principled guy. But you have a crazed criminal on the loose, then you need my services. I have a sleazy dictator who's been getting too out of hand. I can set that straight, too. Andesite prices too high? I provide the stick, and the Admiral provides the carrots, if you catch my drift. You're a contract assassin. Let me guess, you're here about the diplomats on Versta, right? Looks like the big secret's out. Heh. What's a contract assassin like you doing here, then? Versta's a rescue mission, nobody needs to be shot. Rescue mission? Is that what the Admiral told you? If you know something, you better spill it. We're being set up, we have to kill the diplomats or something? Not so fast. That little information's gonna cost you. Nothing big, mind you. If I recall correctly, you're the one staying in a jail cell, not us. I'm not going to go around revealing client information unless there's security for me. Yeah, I'd say you need my help more than ever if you still think you're here on a rescue mission. If I tell you what's going on, you gotta let me get out of this cell and give me back my Ryder. Seems like she's interested in talking. Let's play along for now and see what she says. Alright, if we're both up against Pact, I'm interested in seeing what you have to say. I may be an assassin, but I'm no scoundrel. You can depend on my words, Captain. War between the Solar Alliance and Pact is inevitable. Everyone knows that, and they're just too scared to admit it. Galaxy's on the brink of an interstellar war it hasn't seen in 100 years. There's a certain faction within the Alliance which understands this and wants to intervene before the entire neutral rim's Pact's backyard. And honestly, I'd rather not be bowing to Venazar, so I say good on them. The only issue is that President Alith's a damned pussy who couldn't fight an angry duck to save his own life. The Alliance needs a push, and this crisis is the opportunity everyone's been waiting for to bring the Alliance into the fight. So you've been hired by this faction to hover around Versta. I wonder if there's some sort of like autocorrect that's doing that to them. Make sure that those diplomats are captured by Pact to spark a war. Is that what you're saying? Now you're catching on. You let me ensure that those diplomats are captured by Pact, and you can bet you'll have the Alliance's full support behind you in your war. And if they find out I had anything to do with their capture? Who gives a damn? The Alliance military wants Pact to get those diplomats to get this war started anyways. You'll probably get a shiny medal for saving the neutral rim or something. A shiny medal sounds tempting. This is a little hard to believe, but her hatred of Pact seems sincere. What should I do? And it's what I was predicting, so I don't care. Something about making her point, etc. That's the best you can do? It's not like you're going anywhere on your Ryder without a booster pack, so enjoy the warm bed. Fine, just let me out of the cell and bring me something to eat. So, who all do we have to talk to? How long has this been running? Okay, I think this is a good time as any. If it's not, I can always splice the game or something, but we'll call it quits for now. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.